Hey guys, today we have Vinay and he is having total 3 years of experience in Java, Spring Boot and microservices domain. And those who want to give same free mock interview, please fill out the form below in the description. So now let's get started. Hey, hello Vinay, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good, sir.
Okay, shall we start?
Sure, yeah, we can start.
Okay, so Vinay, can you please first introduce yourself and just give a brief introduction on your project?
I'm currently working as a software developer. It's
Mm-hmm.
in my I have overall 3 years of experience. Currently, my tech stack is mainly I'm working on the back end using Java, Spring Boot, and also little bit front end also like React JS. Mainly,
Okay,
I working on this e-commerce domain.
e-commerce domain. You must be using Spring Boot, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me what happens when you start a Spring Boot application.
First, it will start the Spring container. Like it runs all the
Okay,
beans, and also it runs all the configuration files. Using the configuration annotation, like it is coming with the annotation only at the Spring Boot application. It runs automatically the applications in the background.
okay. So yes, Spring Boot starts by creating the application context first, and then it loads environment properties, scans class path, applies auto configuration, create beans, resolve dependencies, starts the embedded server, and then finally runs our command line runner or application runner. Okay.
Yeah. Mm.
Okay. So can you please tell me how does Spring Boot auto configuration actually work?
Like it first searches for the beans if it is
Mm-hmm.
they in the from the dependency, or it searches for the like at the rate rest controller. These are the beans. Using the beans, it will auto creates the objects. We have some string bean configuration is there. It automatically creates the objects.
Yep, that's correct. Tell me why does auto-wide annotation sometimes fails even when a bean exists?
I think it has same bean classes or same beans.
Okay. Yeah, you are saying multiple beans of the same type.
Multiple yes,
Yes,
multiple
that's
beans of
correct.
same type.
When we have multiple beans of the same type, sometimes auto-wide fail, or
Yeah.
bean not in a component scan path, or bean lifecycle timing issues. These are some of the reasons.
Okay.
Okay. Can you please tell me, can we use auto-wide annotation on a static fields?
Auto no,
Why?
because it automatically creates the objects, right, using static.
Okay. So yes, that's correct. A static field belongs to the class, not the bean
Yes.
instance. Spring inject
Yeah.
dependencies into the bean instances, so static injection is ignored.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so tell me why does rollback not happen for checked exception with transactional annotation?
The checked exception means this is the system errors, it provides from the JVM, right? Not from the client side. It is server side only. Like that's why it is not working. I don't know exact issue.
Yeah, that's correct. By default, actually, it's a Spring Boot default behavior. By default, Spring rolls back only for unchecked
Mhm.
exceptions, runtime exception. Checked exceptions are considered recoverable.
Recover.
Okay. Hey guys, I want to share something important with you. Actually, Vinay prepared from our interview preparation kit and cracked multiple interviews. We have also referred him to the multiple companies. So let me tell you, this interview preparation kit has four main parts. First is complete interview preparation material. It is a step-by-step material made by me, expert and MNC's interviewers. 99% of the question asked in interviews are covered in it. Second is two real enterprise client projects. Code and video recorded sessions are there and you can add these in your resume. Third is lifetime chat support. Here you can ask your doubts anytime. Fourth is referral support. Here we help you to get referred to the top MNCs. So guys, basically this material is organized as per your experience level and covers Java, Spring Boot, Spring Security, Spring Data JPA, Kafka, Microservices, Maven, Gate coding questions, Stream API coding questions and many more. You can buy just the complete interview preparation material or the full kit with project supports and referrals. I have added the links in the description below. So now moving to our interview. And guys, before moving to our interview, I would like to know the true feedback of this kit from Vinay since he's here. So Vinay, can you please go ahead?
Yeah, actually, some when I'm preparing for the Java backend role, this
Mm,
this is very helpful because it covers all the modules from
mm,
the Spring in the Spring Boot application. Whenever you're developing application, they are asking some conflicts also. It gives all the follow-up questions also. So
mm. Got it.
it's
Okay.
very.
Yep. Thank you. Let's go ahead. Can you tell me the difference between application context and bean factory?
These two are we are using to the for creating automatically creates the beans like a Spring container,
Mm-hmm.
mainly used for the Spring container. Like bean factory is the old method, but
Mm-hmm.
this application context extends bean factory only.
Okay. Yes, that's
But the
correct.
bean factory old configuration, the application context is the advanced configuration
Mm-hmm.
for creating the
Okay.
automatic beans
Yep,
objects.
yep, yep. Is Spring Singleton really Singleton?
Spring, I think, I don't know about this. Singleton means we can create the object only, like instance only once, entire applications. Like it
Mm-hmm.
is very useful for the database connections. Like I know
Okay,
this.
okay. Actually, Spring Singleton means one instance per container, right?
Okay.
Not per JVM. If multiple
Okay.
application contexts exist, multiple instances can exist.
Okay.
Okay. Tell me what happens if you use value annotation and the property is missing in your property or YAML file.
Okay. The rate value it injects the like very like actual value from the properties
Mm-hmm.
or in the YAML file. We will define the properties values in the application dot properties. We can inject the values using the rate value annotations.
Mm-hmm. Like what will happen if the property is missing?
I think it will take default property or it will throw exception. I think.
Yeah, yeah, it will throw an exception, illegal argument exception.
Yeah.
But if we provide a default, then I think it will be able to take up the default value. But if we don't
Default.
provide, then yes, we will see an error. Okay, tell me, why does Spring prefer constructor injection?
Because it is easy to inject the objects in the class level using the
Okay,
construction injection, and also
okay.
we can from the outside of the class we can easily inject to the objects in the class using construction injection.
Mm-hmm. Yes, because it makes dependencies mandatory,
Yeah.
easier
Okay.
testing, no
Easier.
reflection because detect circular dependencies early, promotes immutability, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me, why is Spring Boot startup faster than the Spring framework?
Because it gives with the auto configuration it will
Mm-hmm.
and also it is comes with the embedded Tomcat server. These all the
Mm-hmm.
interconnected with the everything. It gives the application for it improves the application performance also instead
Mm-hmm.
of creating everything in manual. In Spring we can create a config files in the XML files, right? Instead of that it
Mm-hmm.
is very useful.
Okay,
And
cool. Why is bean annotation inside component risky?
being on the inside component. Okay.
Hmm.
Like at the rate being I don't know. I'm not aware
Okay,
of
so
this.
bean methods inside component don't get proxy enhancement and leading to
Okay.
multiple instances created, lifecycle issues. Okay.
Okay. I think at the rate component only creates the object for entire.
Yeah, yeah, it creates a bean, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Why circular dependency works with field injection but fails with constructor injection?
Okay. Like in the construction engine,
You
we are injecting.
you are getting about this field injection, right? You know what is field injection?
Field injection means we can inject the fields from
Like
the entities.
making adding auto wired annotation in the field. That's a
Yeah.
field injection.
Field injection.
Okay, so why circular dependency works with field injection but fails with constructor injection?
Uh, like field injection means if we have multiple fields,
Mm-hmm.
like with the same name, I think
Mm-hmm.
this is one issue.
Field injection allows Springs to create objects first and inject later. Constructor
Okay.
injection needs dependencies at a creation time, so circular references cannot be resolved.
Okay.
Okay, okay. So Vinay, how would you design a notification system?
Like in using first of all there are two three types of notification like SMS and email notification
Mm-hmm.
and also we push notification also there.
Okay.
Uh, like first we will create one SMS notification that extend from the all that implement all the modules.
Mm-hmm.
Suppose if I go to the email service we need to SMTP convention details for sending the mails.
Mm-hmm.
uh, and also for push notification we need some HDKs and SDKs we can use.
Mm-hmm.
uh, It works like a, we can use some message queues for pushing the messages and sending the messages.
Okay. How will you make it async?
Async. In Spring Boot, we will use. There are so many asynchronous we can use, but we can use either at async annotation also.
Okay. What if SMS failed?
If SMS fails, we can in microservices we can add some fallbacks also. But if it is fails, we can throw some exceptions, or we can we can some retry mechanism also we can use.
Okay. How do you use retry mechanism?
Like we can specific some time period. After that,
Mm-hmm.
it will again it is calling the request.
Okay. How do you avoid duplicate notifications?
Like we in message queue, we can see at this idempotency, it does not allow the duplicates. Like
So
um,
you would use idempotency.
yeah, like it is
Okay.
at comes with the parent transactional level something.
Yes, we could use unique notification ID, deduplication at consumer, idempotent DB inserts. That's correct. How
Yeah,
do
yeah,
you scale
unique
during
ID.
festivals or sales?
Suppose we can use like load balancers also, and
Okay.
also we can use um, handling multiple requests. We can use
Mm-hmm.
load balancers also. We can scale our application for
Mm-hmm.
which module is the traffic is heavy. We can
Okay.
scale the that module only. Like if users comes to the product module, we can scale that module or order
Mm-hmm.
module like that.
Okay. How would you design a search feature?
Search feature in Spring Boot, the search feature we can like first we can take the arguments first, like a
Mm.
like from the pair reference, using that
Mm.
matching with the DB records. It is taking the performance is very low compared to searching in the DB. Instead of
Mm-hmm.
we can use Amazon something, Amazon Elastic Search. It is
Okay.
coming with a good performance for searching
Elasticsearch.
mechanism. Yeah,
Okay. Okay, got it. So can you explain equals and hash code contract?
equals and hash code. Like
Mm.
it is. I'm not aware of this. Can you
Okay.
explain again? This is about
Yeah,
strings.
yeah, there is a contract between equals and hash code method. Equals object must have same hash code.
Okay,
Okay.
equals.
Unequals objects can have the same hash code, but it's not
Okay.
necessary.
Okay.
So this is the contract between hash code and uh, equal method. Okay. Okay. So what breaks if hash code changes after insertion in the hash map?
After insertion, we can't find that element. I think the hash code is changed, right?
Objects become unreachable,
Yeah,
and due
unreachable.
to this there will be memory leak, and due to this
Yeah,
there will be data loss.
data loss also.
Can two unequal objects have the same hash code?
Two unequal. We can do.
Yes, that's called a hash collision, right?
Yeah.
Where have can you tell me the internal working of hash map?
Like first, HashMap comes with the key value pairs, storing the key value pairs.
Mm-hmm.
Like we will use array as a main data structure. Inside array, we can store the key values as a buckets, and
Mm-hmm.
also we can store the hash code of each key in the bucket. Using that, we can
Mm-hmm.
fetch the keys. If collision occurs, if the same key already exists, we can add
Mm-hmm.
a link to the internally. It is working with the linked list. We can
Mm-hmm.
link to that. But nowadays, I think one concept I hear, red black tea from the Java 8 place, it is using
Okay,
red
okay.
black tea.
Okay, so shared counter incremented by multiple threads. What will happen?
Shade counter. Like shade counter is multiple. Like uh, if if multiple requests coming at the same time, we can increment that counter. But it is not give the correct output, right? Sometimes it is
Data
less,
may be
sometimes it,
corrupted, data may be
yeah,
incorrect because two threads
not
are
give the
trying to
actual.
updating one shared
We
counter,
are not
right?
getting the desired output from that.
Mm. Why volatile doesn't fix this?
Volatiles, it's mainly working with the variables, right? Uh,
Okay.
uh, in the string we can store the object reference in string pool, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like the memory, we can change the value without store coming to the main memory. That we can change directly
Okay.
voltage using voltage.
As we know, synchronize will fix this, right? This race
Yeah, synchronize
condition,
will
right?
fix multiple
And
thread
also
conflicts.
atomic integer also can fix this,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Difference between synchronize and atomic integer.
Synchronize we can use it to mainly like or like fix this asynchronous communication, like multiple
Mm-hmm.
threads access one multiple threads comes in the single time. It gives
Mm-hmm.
some it gives some not desired output, right? For
Okay.
fixing this issue we will use synchronize. It handles only one thread at a time.
Mm. Okay. Um, can you tell me the difference between concurrent hash map? Not the actual difference. There are locking mechanism differences between
Yeah,
concurrent hash map and synchronized map.
okay. I think I am not aware of. I know the two logging system like optimistic logging and pessimistic logging. I know
Okay,
these
so
two.
that is a different thing. Synchronized map, it locks the entire map. Whereas concurrent
Okay.
hash map,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know.
segment level locking or bucket
Mm.
level locking. Before Java, it
This
was,
concurrent map using segment level logging, right? These
but before
hash
Java,
table
it,
or hash. Yeah,
but
I know.
after Java, it uses bucket level locking.
Okay.
Okay. Where are static variables stored?
Static variable stored in the main memory.
Main memory or okay, main memory. Method area, right?
Yeah.
Mm. And in the method area inside meta space.
Mm.
Okay, so memory keeps increasing after every deployment. What would be
Mm.
the reason?
Reason is using the without like using multiple objects, multiple
Okay,
methods or multiple
okay.
variables.
Yes, but there might have class loader leaks, static references, thread locals
Yeah,
not cleaned, caches not cleared
yeah,
regularly. Okay,
yeah.
okay. So, do you use Maven or Gradle?
Maven.
Maven. What is pom.xml file?
Pom.xml is easy to add the dependencies. Like this
Okay.
comes with the default XML structure, right? You can add the
Uh-huh.
dependencies to the pom.xml.
Okay. What are Maven life cycles?
Like first it will add the it will fetch the dependency from the pom.xml. It
Mm-hmm.
injects to the our application, Spring Boot application, according to loads
Okay.
all the
Life
dependencies.
cycle means like clean, install. What is this?
I'm not aware of this.
Okay, okay. Got it. Moving ahead. Do you know about dependency conflicts in a Maven project?
Dependency conflict. No.
Mm-hmm. No. Okay. It occurs when multiple versions of the same dependencies exist. We could
Yeah.
resolve by using dependency management, or we could add exclusions, explicit version declaration, right?
Okay.
Okay, tell me what is Maven repository?
Maven repository, it stores all the it come in that we can see, it has all the dependencies for the Spring Boot applications.
Mm-hmm.
We can fetch the all we can take all the whatever we required, what dependency we can take from the Maven repository.
Okay. Mm, there might Maven repository might have of three types, right? Local, central, remote. Local is M2 folder, right?
Yeah, we will use central, I think. I'm using central.
Use I mean local. Everything we use actually.
Mm.
Mm, what's the difference between Git and GitHub?
Git is mainly used for the pushing the code into the like Git. We will use GitHub to the storing the code, like it is a repository for the
Mm-hmm.
store the code. Like Git
Okay.
is mainly we will use to the pushing the code into the servers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Automatical deployments we will use.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We
Um,
have some commands also.
yeah, Git is a tool, GitHub is a hosting platform, in short.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the difference between Git pull and Git fetch?
Git pull means we can take the from code from the repository, right? Git
Hmm.
pull. Git fetch means it fetches the latest version of the.
Okay.
I'm not aware of fetch. I know the pull technique.
Fetch basically downloads changes but doesn't merge.
Okay.
Okay. Hmm. Tell me the difference between merge and rebase.
Merge means we can merge the latest code with the
Uh,
repository, but it is not pushed into the main repository.
okay. Merge keeps commit history. Rebase rewrites
Hmm.
history for cleaner, right? What is git stash?
Git?
Git stash.
No.
No idea. Okay, one second. I temporarily save committed changes so you can switch branches without committing.
Okay.
Okay. How do you resolve merge conflicts?
Uh, Using the commit messages, something.
Okay.
I'm not aware of this.
But I mean, did you get a chance to resolve your commits ever in your career?
No.
Not yet. Okay. Uh, but yeah, this is expected. You should know because this is interviewer's favorite question, like how do you resolve merge conflicts? Okay.
Okay.
We could manually edit conflicting files, choose the correct changes, then add and commit, and never say you
Mhm.
didn't do this resolving conflicts to your interviewers. It's not a
Okay.
good thing, okay? Because they'll expect you. You must have some
Okay.
conflicts if you are working in a real project. Okay,
Okay.
so moving ahead, um, what's the difference between HTTP and HTTPS?
HTTP is not a secure connection. Using HTTP, it is a secure connection. Like
Okay.
mostly web application uses HTTPS only. It is a secure
Mm-hmm.
connection between a
Okay.
web application.
What's the difference between REST API and SOAP?
I know about the REST API, but I heard about the SOAP API. I don't know, but REST is mainly used for the building the APIs and in the web application, modern web application, in
What's
the REST
okay?
request and response format.
What's the difference between put, post, and patch?
Put means we can update the record in the database. Like we can update the record any record. Post means we can create any record. Get means we
Mm-hmm.
can fetch the record.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Delete means we
Sorry,
can
what did you say about patch?
patch means we can update the record.
And put?
Put also update, but I think some difference is there. But both are used to update the record, but I don't know about the
Patch is
actual for
used
the
to
patch.
update a smallest entity of the object, like a field.
Fields. Okay.
And put is for like a object, or I mean, there might have multiple updates, right?
Okay.
Okay. Have you used caching?
Yes.
Okay, so which caching did you use?
Redis.
Redis. Okay. So tell me, how did you add Redis in your project, or how can we add if someone is trying to
Okay.
add?
Okay, first I will add the dependency in the Swing, using the Swing initializer that I will web
Mm-hmm.
application, and
Okay.
then after I added, I will reload Maven changes. After
Mm-hmm.
that, I will add the annotations like at the rate catchable. Some
Mm-hmm.
annotation is there for catching the. For suppose I need to apply for the catching for the product listing endpoint, like get all the
Mm-hmm.
products.
Mm-hmm.
There I'll do the catchable annotations. The main application also I will use the at the rate catchable annotations in the Swing book.
Okay. Hmm. What is CI/CD?
CI/CD mainly used to it is a continuous integration and continuous deployment because
Okay.
it automates the deployment code into the production server.
Hmm. Okay, so can you please tell me your pipeline structure, your project's pipeline structure?
Pipeline structure. I'm not working on this, but I know about basics of this.
Okay, okay.
I know the
Okay,
basics.
so tell me when someone is going to write a REST API, so what's
Mhm.
the step to writing the REST APIs?
Like in Spring Boot.
Yes, yes, in Spring Boot.
First of all, we will give the declare annotations, right? Is there a REST controller in the
Okay.
controller level? And
Mm-hmm.
then if suppose we they want to create endpoint slash API slash product, we will add
Mm-hmm.
at the rate request mappings on a slash API. If they want to create a endpoint for the getting the all the products, we will
Mm-hmm.
use at the rate get mapping slash products. This is an
Okay.
endpoint to the fetching the products. It is a simple API for creating fetching products.
Can you please tell me the design patterns that you are aware of?
I know single pattern, singleton pattern, and factory methods. Something.
What's the best way to implement singleton design pattern?
Like example, like singleton means we can use only one instant entire application for
Mm-hmm.
mainly for configuring like database connections
Okay.
like that.
Okay. So, what's the best way to implement singleton design pattern? Do you know?
Singleton.
Okay.
mm,
What is thread safe singleton and lazy singleton?
Thread safe means I am not aware of this.
Okay, okay. Thread safe means if two threads are trying to set the singleton, then there should be a thread safe. There should be no race conditions. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So tell me what's the difference between microservice architecture and monolithic architecture?
Like monolithic means we can create all the models in one single application, right? It is
Mm-hmm.
tightly coupled, and also the performance whenever we scale application, it is very difficult to scale our application.
Okay.
Microservices means we can use multiple services. Like for entire application, we use different services like product and
Mm-hmm.
order like that. And also it is loosely coupled. We can
Mm-hmm.
scale our application easily, and also the
Okay.
performance application also we can is very huge. We can handle heavy traffic on this microservices application.
Okay. Okay, so tell me, we should use a shared database between microservices or there should be individual database per microservice.
Or we can use individual database
Why?
because shared database it will gives the context also the data also is not consistency I think,
Mm-hmm.
and also it is easy to go with the single database for a single microservice.
Okay. Okay. Is microservice best architecture for every case?
No, but some places we can use monolithic,
Where?
like query fetching the some queries uh,
Fetching queries. I didn't get it.
like some modules we can go with this for small application we go with the monolithic, for high level application we go with the microservices.
Okay, I think in 2018 or 19, I don't know the exact dates, but Amazon Prime shifted from microservices to monolithic, and it's a huge, big application, right? So we
Yeah.
cannot say this is the best or that is the best. It depends on the client, right?
Okay, that depend on the client.
Microservices have their own benefits, monolithic architecture have their own benefits, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, moving ahead, can you tell me the difference between component annotation and service annotation?
A component means whenever we will declare the class with the component, it creates
Mm-hmm.
one bean for that. It
Mm-hmm.
service means we can it is also a type of object. But in the service class we will use mainly business logic.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly the
Okay.
service annotation we implement the business logic of our
Mm.
application.
Okay. Can we interchange service and component annotation?
No, I'm not right that. I
Okay,
don't know.
yes, we can switch because component service annotations are almost the same. Instead, service annotations have more service related stuff, right? So we can exchange
Okay.
it, but this is not a good practice. It will work, but this is not a good practice, right?
Okay.
Component and service and repository, these are stereotype annotations. They create beans for us for our projects, right?
Okay.
If we are marking some class as a component service, so it means we are expecting they will be I mean our project will be created those classes or methods as a bean.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Moving ahead. Can you tell me about logging? What do you know about logging and how you guys are using in your project?
Okay. For monolithic in Spring Boot, monolithic application, we go with the logger. Default, we have the
Hmm.
logger. We will use
Okay.
that. But in
Okay.
microservices, I think, for, like there are separate logs also there for each
Mm-hmm.
services. But we
Mm-hmm.
need centralized logging for easy to find the issues, right?
Mm-hmm.
We will use Grafana and Prometheus for the this observability and logging system.
Okay. Are you using any one of these?
Yeah, we are using Grafana Prometheus.
Okay. So what is this? Can you give a brief on this? How this works actually in?
Okay. Actually, Prometheus is used to collect our matrices, like our
Mm-hmm.
matrices. But this Grafana is used to visualize the matrices in the visual format.
Okay.
Mm.
Got it. Okay. So moving ahead, uh, how many servers we have in a Spring Boot application?
Servers. Like servers means we can, I don't know.
Like Tomcat is one of the server.
Yeah, yeah, okay. Tomcat and JT and this undertow, three sir. Three embedded servers are there.
And which
So
one is the default one?
Tomcat.
Tomcat. Okay. Um, and how can we include the Jetty and exclude the Tomcat?
I think we will remove the dependency from the form data. We can add the JT dependency in the form
Okay.
data.
Okay. Can you tell me some best practices if someone is writing the code in Spring Boot or Java? What should be the best practices?
Like we will follow some solid principles, right? Like we will like some principles are there. We don't need to remodify again the code. We can extend the code only.
Hmm.
Some, I think some I know, but I don't know exactly. I don't know about that.
Okay.
We
What
can
do you think we should prefer, streams or traditional way of coding?
prefer streams, but it is follows functional programming. It is easy to
Hmm.
write, and also it is concise code, limit code only, right?
Okay, but it is easy to debug.
Uh, I'm not aware of that.
Okay, okay. Yeah, streams are not easy to debug. So that's why some people, some clients preferred writing the code in the traditional way. Some prefers a stream APIs. It also depends. We cannot say like this is the best or that is the best, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Moving ahead. Um, um, can you please tell me how auto configuration works internally?
Auto configuration, it fetches the like it fetch, but we are adding dependencies in the pom.xml, right?
Mm-hmm.
These are the default, because it
Okay.
fetches the using the class path,
Mm-hmm.
and it configures the dependencies using the
Got
class
it.
path. It fetches the class path, then it configures.
Got it. Okay, Vinay, it's done from my end. And yes, it was a nice interview.